So now we're doing 8Q, find the position. This is by I Am Chingle, and 92% of people like it. I just noticed Codewars doesn't have their name plastered all over the page. That could be detrimental for people trying to remember it. You have to plaster your stuff. That's why you know about Coca-Cola and all this other stuff, because they plaster their name everywhere. It's like simple psyops. Regardless, they should. If any of you boys are watching, I would slap a Codewars, just the word right here, because people need to see that more so you can get a good anchor in their minds, right? That being said, because I mean, this site is so much better than Free Code Camp. Free Code Camp is trash. Like if the people that were involved with Free Code Camp came over here, it'd be over. This would be it. This would be the place. Regardless, let's go. It's by I Am Chingle, and 92% of the people like it. So when provided with a letter, we're going to return its position in the alphabet. So input A, and then we're going to output position of alphabet 1, right? We're going to have the string with the position right there. So only lowercase to English letters are tested as well. That's great, because we don't have to deal with any kind of change case stuff. All right, so for this one, my first instinct, not knowing Python that well, is to go over here and say, let's make a string first. Let's make a variable with a string. Let's say alphabet equals, let's do A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Can you say these letters without singing it? H, I, J, K, and now I just K, L, M, N, O, P. Now I sound real, I don't know, Q, R, S. That's not it. Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Look, this is the third time of me doing this thing, okay? And the times I sang it, I ran right through it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Excellent. Anyway, let's go. So now that we've got this, we want to get the letter by looping through this. So we know in Python we can loop through strings using for loops. We'll say for. We're already using letters, so let's say for character in alphabet. What we're going to do is we're going to say, what are we going to do? We're going to check first and foremost if character equals, that's not how you spell anything. Character equals letter, double equals letter. What we're going to do is say return the string. We'll do an F string, and we'll say inside of this F string, whoops, position of alphabet, position of alphabet, and then we'll do the curly braces like that. And so inside here, what we're going to do is we're going to put, what are we going to put? Character, letter, no. How do we get the position? You know what? We can make a count. Count equals 1. All right. So let's say it starts at A. We will say in the letters A, we can say position of alphabet count. Okay. And then if not, we'll just say count plus plus. Nope. We got to be inside the for loop. Count plus equals 1, because there's no plus plus in Python. And that should do it, right? Let's see. And there we go. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Usually I used to do like 2 or 3 or 4 at a time, but we don't need to go through all that because we can just attempt it, looks good, and submit it. And then we can just look at these. Okay, let's very much like this first. All right, well, whatever. We can just look at these and just go through them, right? So we've got a format right here. They're doing basically what we did, except for without the for loop. They're saying, they're not doing basically what we did at all. They're just doing a one-liner. So they're saying string, position of alphabet, and then we're having a little set of curly braces like there. It looks like an F string, but they're actually doing this format. And now that I see this, I'm pretty sure F means format when we do an F strings, right? That would make sense. I'm not going to look it up, but that's probably what it is, I would think. So we've got format ord alphabet minus 96. So what does this do? Format function Python. Let's come on down here, and we can see the format method formats the specified values and inserts them inside the strings placeholder. Okay, so like right here we can see we've got this text right here. Price is this price dot 2f. So this is going to do a price with 2 trailing zeros after a period, right? Yeah, that's what that means. And if we try it ourselves, we can see, yes, for only $49. So price equals 49 when we format like that. So that's one way to do it. On ours, what we did was we said ord alphabet minus 96, okay? And we didn't even put price or anything in there because turns out, we're learning from Tachyon Labs, turns out that we don't need to put a variable in here. It already knows to put whatever we put after this dot format into this, all right? So we've got ord alphabet minus 96. So what's the ord method? Ord method in Python. Ord function, my bad. The ord function returns the number representing the Unicode code of a specified character, all right? So if we did something like this, X ord H like this, we would get 104, okay? And so we know that if we got, let's change this to A, and let's run it. We know that if we went to A, come on, we'd get 97, right? So A minus 1 is 96, right? So we would know we have to do there's going to be a spread of 96 numbers between this number and whatever that number in the position is, right? So we would say the ord of alphabet minus 96, and it would give us what we wanted. So that's how that one works. Easy as pie. We could have also done this. We could have made an array. Probably a list of all the letters in strings, each of them in their own string, and then return alphabet, which is this, at alphabet minus 1, because we know this is 0 based and not, you know, and not, one, it's not 1 based or 0 indexed, whatever, you know how it is. But that's not good enough. Why not do this? Have answer equal an empty string, and then if alphabet equals A, we can say answer equals position of alphabet 1. We can just straight hard code it, right? If else, elif, my bad, B, C, D, E, F, G, all the way down to Z, right? And then we just return the answer, and we get it, right? Right? I thought it was pretty clever. We could also do this. I'm not too sure what's going on here. It seems like an F string, but we're going to do the alphabet dot find alphabet plus 1. Right? So it would like find the index of whatever alphabet is, and then add 1 to it since it's index 1. And that would work, I guess, when we do percent sign and like this, it'll put whatever's at percent S. This is like a placeholder for whatever this is. For whatever this is inside the parentheses. That's crazy too. We're gonna have to remember that little trick. I don't know how to look that up because there's no words. It's just a operator. in Python? No. Percent operators. Percent. In Python, the percent operator is known as the modulo operator. We know that. Is that a modulo? Is this a modulo? This can't be a modulo. What? How is that? What if it's a modulo between? Okay, we gotta go ChatGPT. This one's nuts. Look, if you wanted the quick answer, the video's over. But if you want the real stuff, if you want to figure out what the hell's going on here, we're going to go to ChatGPT because this is bananas. What's up with this modulo? And let's get this one out of here. Boom. All right, the modulo is what we want to know. Okay, so this is a string formatting operation that inserts the computer position into the string. So yeah, for example, so whatever follows the modulo, the second modulo, is represented and ran in the preceding string. I don't think that's how you spell it, preceding. Yes. Okay. In the context of what the heck? All right. Of old style string formatting, the percent operator. Okay, so this is old style string formatting. The percent operator tells Python to insert the value that follows the modulo into the string at the placeholder. Okay, so there we go. So it could be any. It seems like it could be any. So it can be any letter. So it can be any letter after the modulo, or even a variable name. Oh, are you serious? No, dummy. No, dummy. Like this. Half of 10 is percent half. And then percent uh 10 floor division 5. 10 floor division 2. You can't use arbitrary text after the X. One of the recognized placeholders. Yeah, I didn't bother reading it. So S, D, F, etc. What do you mean, etc.? What do you mean, etc.? Can it be any letter? So why are you saying etc., you piece of crap? All right, so it's these type. S for string, D for integer, F for floating point number in scientific notation. Okay, finally. I didn't want to read that other crap because I didn't ask what it started answering what I didn't ask, so I didn't bother. Anyway, I don't care. I don't need to give an excuse for not listening to ChatGPT. All right, so that's what's going on here. And then this is index. We know about that. ASCII lowercase is we're importing from a library. Of course, we could do that too. We can do all kinds of stuff. All right. So anyway, there's that. Like scribe to my channel. Like scribe to my channel. Like and subscribe. throw down a comment. Look, it's about that time. It's about that time the code man starts making a living off this, right? It's been 2 years. I saw this guy the other day who's straight chilling, started doing this about a year before me, and he's straight chilling because he says like and subscribe. So let's get it to where the code man starts getting paid by YouTube. All right, how about that? If not, no big deal. It's up to you. All right, so there's that, and we'll see you next time.